Hey, Trackies, welcome to 2025. Well, it's the sixth day in 2025, but still, welcome nonetheless. Wow, we have made it to another year, 2025. I am so thankful that I have made it to another year. And of course, I'm thankful that you all are here with me as well. 2025, with Thea. We're ready to pop things off. Yeah. Now, I know y'all fell asleep, including myself in 2024, the end part, that is, you know what I mean? But guess what? 2025, I think, is going to be an amazing year. So join me where I will continue to discuss everything, my thoughts as it relates to everything that will be going on in 2025. And as I said, I believe it's going to be a bang up 2025. Now, that being said, the year has already started off with an absolute bang. And this time it comes from the juniors. Well, after them time still. But yeah, I'm wondering if things are shaping up where we will see another epic clash come down at the school boy girls champs here in Jamaica. Yeah, I'm looking out for another epic clash, and this time I'm thinking about the females, and I'm thinking back to 2022 in my brain. I think that's the year where Tina Clayton and Brianna Liston clashed. That was mouth-watering, epic. It came down to the wire. Of course, you all know I went with Brianna Liston, but Tina won. It was a race for the ages, and I definitely think that we potentially could see another epic clash in 2025, one similar to the kind of anticipation that we had in 2022 for Brianna and of course for Tina. Who am I talking about? Well, talking about Shanoya Douglas and of course Thieanna Lee Terry Long. No, Shanoya Douglas has started off the season with an absolute cracking performance in the 100 meters and of course in the 200 meters, having a world lead in 200 meters with her 23.62, I believe, and of course running at 11.56 to open up her 100 meters account. Now, if we're supposed to, do a little rewind, whoops, and go back to 2020, four. She was opening up her season, considering, of course, she's coming from the four, right? More a 4-2 girl than a 1-2. This time around seems as though she's taking the 1-2 more seriously, right? So, with that says, opening up her season in 2024 around 11, 7. This time around, she opens it up with an 11.5, right, performance. So it got me to thinking, could we potentially see an amazing clash in 2025 between, Shanoya Douglas and of course Tina Lee Terry Long? Now, let me just throw this out there. When it comes to Thieanna Lee Terry Long, she's also a different kind of beast as well. Now, we've seen her, and I went back and I made sure to double check. She opened up her season, last year with a 11.3 performance. Yeah. So even though that 11.56 is impressive, right, for 2025, we have to remember, say, Thieanna Lee opened up with hers last year, and which she hasn't opened up yet in 2025 with an 11.3. So she is a cracker. But the question, of course, in my mind is, of course, will Shanoya Douglas be able to step up? I think we'll be able to see, an epic performance between both these ladies. Now, when it comes to personal best over the 100 meters, Thieanna Lee Terry Long sits at an 11.13, with Shanoya Douglas sitting at an 11.28. So there's a gap, of course, in terms of the performances. And if you ask around town, based on what we saw in 2024 from Thieanna Lee Terry Long, if I would think say, we could have get a 11-second low, like, oh, something, or potentially even a 10-second clock in. I remember watching her performance, I believe, at the champs, and she was disappointed in her performance 100%. You could tell that she knew she could run much faster, and she wasn't able to deliver on that performance on the day. So I definitely think in 2025 she's going to be a lot more hungrier and eager to drop a super ridiculous performance. And as I said, we could potentially see the class 2 girl dropping a sub 11 for the first time in history here to go down at our boys and girls championships, and I'm absolutely here for it. But I do think she will have company, right? I do think she will have company with a Shanoya Douglas. Now there's a third athlete, that was in the conversation with them all, last year. She's, however, moved on to class one, so I'm kind of just looking at these two, in class two right now. For now, I'm not picking a side yet. You know what I mean? For now, it looks like Thieanna Lee Terry Long, based on previous history, has the nod. But I think I still want to see a bit more, from Shanoya Douglas this season. And of course, I do want to see Thieanna Lee Terry Long open up her season in 2025, because I do remember, unfortunately, for her ending of 2024, she also ended, with an injury where she was disappointed at the World Under 20 Championships as well, with her performance there. And you can tell, based on how disappointed she knows what she's capable of doing. She wants to deliver, and when she's not able to do that, it makes her sad. And I love that kind of hunger in her juniors. I love when they want to show us that they rule, right? So I'm excited to see her in 2025. And as I said, I'm excited to see what Shanoya Douglas will be able to continue to do. She started off very strong. We all know the 100 meters. For now, it seems as though, as I said, Thieanna Lee Terry Long, has the nod. But you remember that 200 meters again is very, very good for Shanoya Douglas. And based on, what she did last year, what was that? At 22.56 coming into 2020, was that 22.56 or 22.54 coming into 2025? We know she's going to blow that time out of the waters, especially if she gets much faster, which I'm anticipating her getting much faster over the 100 meters. So as I said, I think we're going to see some epic, epic performances for the girls class two over the 100 meters and over the 200 meters. I do want to see Thieanna Lee Terry Long, step things up a bit more in the 200 meters. I believe she has a 23 mid personal best, 23.5 personal best. So she definitely needs to step things up there. But that aside, as I said, I'm looking forward to it. And I think, we could potentially see, again, as I said, a clash that mirrors what we saw between, or the anticipation, the build up, the excitement that we saw between a Brianna Liston and also a Tina Clayton. Interestingly, both of them, have similar traits in terms of, Tina, not necessarily being the strongest over the two, but crazy fast, over the one, as you can see with a Thieanna Lee Terry Long. And also, when you think about a Brianna Liston, competent over 1, 2, and 4. So literally, we could see a rehash of what went down, as I said, in 2022 between these two young girls. Now, one thing about Thieanna Lee Terry Long, though, I want her to execute that first 40. Execute that first 40. I don't care what the competition is. Execute that first 40. Get your legs warm so that when you get to the next round or the next 3 rounds, potentially, you're able to deliver, on your fabulous talent as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I'm excited for it. For now, as I said, I'm not picking a side just yet. I want to see, Shanoya. She looks a bit heavy right now. She looks very, very, robust right now. So I want to see when she slims down a bit more as the season progresses. I want to see exactly what this time could potentially become. And as I said, if we're going off at 11.13 versus an 11.28, that both of them rounded out their season with, I want to see what that's going to become in 2025. I think, Shanoya has potentially closed the gap on Thieanna Lee Terry Long, but as I said, that's all left to be seen. But I'm here for it. I'm definitely excited. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited to see these young girls rock? Let me know. Like the video, of course. And as I said, welcome to 2025 track nice again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.